Good morning and happy Advent. This morning we're going to be reading from Colossians and not actually the Christmas story. Sorry about that, but I'm sure there's time that we can read the Christmas story soon. So this morning we're going to do Colossians verse 9 to verse 12. I'm just going to read that for us now. For this reason, since the day we heard about you, we have not stopped praying for you. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of His will, through all the wisdom and understanding that the Spirit gives, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord, and please Him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God, being strengthened with all power according to His glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and patience, and giving joyful thanks to the Father, who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people in the kingdom of light. This is so beautiful because this is Paul's passionate prayer over the Colossians. He prays constantly and with a passionate longing, and it sets such a model for how we can pray for ourselves in our own growth with God and how we can pray for other Christians and the church in their growth with God. Firstly, just something to bring out from this passage. Paul prays that they will be filled with the knowledge of God's will. And this is not by willpower, it's not by what the Colossians can do, by what the church can try to do, try to accumulate knowledge. No, it's by the power of the Spirit. And by this power, we are strengthened. It says being strengthened with all power. And so that is so beautiful and so freeing for us as Christians, that we know that by the Spirit's strength we can grow in the knowledge of God's will. We don't have to try to learn more about Him or anything. And through this we can live a life worthy of the Lord. How we all want to do that. That's just beautiful. The fruitfulness of advancing the gospel is what Paul seems to talk about here. And that evidence of godly living by which we can witness the gospel. And again, that is not by willpower, but actually that we can do that through the Spirit's strength, whoever we see in every day and whoever we talk to. So freeing again for us. I think particularly that what spoke to me for this season is that bit that says we are strengthened by His glorious might, so that we will have great endurance and patience. And how much we need that right now in a world that feels so weary and broken. That we are filled with endurance and patience as we seek to live a life worthy of the Lord, and as we seek the Spirit's guidance in growing in the knowledge of the Lord's will. That we can then give joyful thanks to the Father, and that living that life of gratitude is just the most beautiful way to live as Christians. And we can give joyful thanks to Father in so many things, the small things and the big things. This Christmas season, the most amazing time to thank God for what He has done for us. And the final thing I just wanted to bring out was that Paul, he shows a prayer here that is huge, that he asks God for some huge things. And I just want to encourage us this morning that our prayers, we can pray big prayers, urgent, regular, passionate prayers for increased knowledge and committed obedience, for us to see God's kingdom break through. But all these big things for people to be saved. I just want to encourage us this morning that we can pray those big prayers because we can approach the throne of grace with confidence. That's from Hebrews. So I just wanted to pray over us now as we go into our day. Lord, how we truly want to know You, and how we want to live a life pleasing of You. Lord, I just pray for whatever circumstance we are in, wherever You have placed us, and whatever You have called us to do in this season, Lord, that we will seek You in every day, that we will seek to dwell in Your presence, that we will seek to truly know who You are and what You speak over our lives, so that we can live a life worthy of You, seeing the fruitfulness that is only brought by the power of Your Spirit, Jesus, through us. In Your name, amen. Have the most blessed day.